Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do another reading for us. I was pulling some cards here and quite a bit has come out. I just want to give ourselves a second here to connect. Oh, yes. So these amethysts that are here are master healers, and our guides and our guardian angels here are going to assist us with removing blocks that would otherwise have prevented us from coming back into union, okay? You see here we're being guarded here and here, okay? And they work through the energetics of the crystals, okay? They're extremely high vibrational. So I'm getting a message here that your counterpart has traveled and had conversations with a variety of people. He's a bit in a frenzy. I'm not sure what's caused this, but I feel like he regrets what he shared. You see how that fish is kind of flopped out there, and it's kind of like, oh, this could have been over drinks, because those two cups have quite a bit of, you can notice the liquid there, and he's actually drinking this cup here. So I think I'm getting it's more work related, but there's friends as well that he's connected to through work. So I'm not sure. I feel like I'm picking up on multiple conversations. I don't feel it's just one specific one. But say I'm seeing like a lunch or some sort of event at work where there's a lot of people, but it's an intimate conversation between him, this counterpart, and somebody else. It's not a romantic interest. It's a friend or a colleague. Yeah, it's like a desperation kind of an energy, very frustrated, scared, and stuck. Like just not sure if he should come forward or not. Wants to do the right thing here. That's at the foundation. This is kind of what's at the forefront here, okay? I don't feel like this person, this masculine was talking to is mature, okay, either. So didn't really get the advice that he wanted. And you know, hopefully this is a lesson learned, because oftentimes with our unions, these high divine unions, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, most people, unless you resonate with that energy and those experiences, people aren't going to understand, and they're going to give advice and relate based on their own experience. And if your experience is drastically different, that's why it doesn't often help. I stopped doing that a very long time ago, and I keep it very low-key and basic, and eventually I just didn't even talk about it at all with anybody because nobody understood. So I really do trust my guides and my connection to source, and I channel for myself, and then obviously the telepathic connection with my counterpart as well. So I think it didn't cause a setback or anything. It didn't give him what he was looking for, but what he's looking for, he can't get from the outside. He can't get from people like that. He knows what the answer is. He needs to really just find the courage and the strength to step forward here and claim what he wants, which is that Four of Wands there. All right. The concern is children, you know. I've pulled my own cards here, and the one on the right hand side says, my kids need you in their life. I'm fighting for this now. This is what's to come. But before he can do that, the divine wants him to be able to prove that he is capable of being back in union with you first, okay? It's not on the basis of A, B, C, D, E pertaining to his children, or, you know, the serious, probably complications involving those children's mother or parent, other parent, okay? So I'm just going to provide a clearing for us now. for those masculines. And I'm picking up and behind the Bindu chakra, the neck, and then just above the crown chakra. Now their rays and the halo, I guess you can call it. It's beautiful. It's right there. It's set really, really nice. I'm just doing like a dust, like dust bunnies. You're just kind of like, ooh, we're just gonna, with a Swiffer, we're just kind of with feathers, we're just gonna like brush those cobwebs out, okay? There we go. And I'm gonna help to reset the outer fields and bring in some new light codes here with the crystals that are present on our table, and really help the counterparts ground a little bit more, so they're not so scattered with thoughts, and can come back into alignment with themselves and drop into that heart space. Okay. They want me to pull this card here. So my kids miss you and want to see you. So this is the frustration, right? And they know the answers. They're just avoiding it, is what I'm getting. They're online. They're watching videos, trying to connect, trying to get the answers, which is okay. I mean, as long as it's not an avoidance to finding that presence and that stillness within yourself, to be able to then really channel the energy and figure out the feelings. And if your team, and if you call upon your team, you'll get those answers more clearly if you can settle the mind. So if you see here from the Rose Oracle, it says the reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. He misses your presence, your advice. Being around immature people like this, it just reminds him of how much older he is and how it just really doesn't resonate with his personal life. They might have things in common in terms of a professional relationship because of work, but outside of that, he feels very alone and lonely, and he doesn't feel like he relates to those people anymore. So he's looking for a new way to connect with you, Divine Feminine, because he sees that you're far ahead, like you're way ahead. It's not that you've let him go, and he knows you haven't, but he knows that you're not looking back and you're not chasing him. And that's the right energy, okay? And it's hard for them. Their egos get bruised and hurt, but you have to maintain that position and just really stay in your own lane and keep yourself nicely balanced. And eventually it'll assist them in being able to find their way, the way that they're meant to. But certainly this Divine Masculine is trying after being lost for a period of time. I do feel he would have had a run-in with the children's parent here that would have just created more frustration, and that's why they do that, right? Is to prevent. They're often karmic lessons, and it's just to keep them trapped in line with the way that they want them to be, so they can continue to maintain control in the ways that they do. So this masculine really has to do some more inner work to better understand how to respond with healthier boundaries, how to assert himself, how to set himself up so he feels safe and secure and can do what he needs to do to be happy. So yeah, I miss our talks and hearing your voice. That's what and I didn't notice that card. That's what I was just talking about with this one here. I was picking that up. So he knows that he wants this union, and when he connects with you, which he plans on doing, it's just a game. He's just avoiding. this masculine here, I feel I'm picking up a lot of ego. So unfortunately, there could be ego death that's still required. But definitely just know your union's safeguarded there. He holds it in very high regard. I'm getting like the time he spent with you is the best time of his life. Even if there were problems, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There were far greater times than problems, like far greater good than issues. Okay. However, the issues were pretty big. That's kind of the illusion, and he sees now, looking back, sorry, what's coming in, the talks. So I'm seeing two people sitting in the living room talking and talking and talking and laughing and talking, and he just loved that. He loved having you there. He loved coming home, knowing that you would be there to talk to, even if it had nothing to do with work. Just your presence, your tone of voice as well, very calm. Your very calm presence and loving energy, Divine Feminine, and he really misses that because he doesn't have that, and he's not had it since you left. Okay. Yeah, see here, I confess my true love for you to my mom and a trusted friend. Well, that's here, right? I did not ever cheat on you while we were together. So I think there were lots of rumors out there. I think a lot of the karmic exes went around saying a bunch of stuff like that wasn't true. And I think he might have been talking about some of these things with this counterpart friend here, colleague. And I don't get a sense that this person even believed you, Divine Masculine. They were just kind of like, yeah. I'm getting that he told his mom, more mature person that he talked to, that he's going to wait and see how things go in the next little while. I think pertaining to this a family situation, to see if things settle down before he steps into a commitment to putting energy and a new commitment with you, Divine Feminine. So it doesn't mean that you're not going to talk or see each other necessarily, but you won't have in-depth conversations about the real issues. It might just be, oh, how are you doing today? And how are things? You know, those conversations that we get annoyed with sometimes. I miss you so much, it hurts. All right. There's tremendous pain here and loneliness. He really, really feels you, and he really misses you. So his wish is to not be in his shadow or ego anymore. I still feel like he is trapped a little bit there. So let's provide some healing with these light codes. I have cut ties with all romantic interests. I only want to focus on me and our future. So that's really, really good. Let's safeguard the fact that he knows that the children and him need you in their life. And then I pulled another card and it says, soon, don't worry. All right, and let's see one more. I plan my future with you and your kids in mind. So this is what's to come, and bringing in these light codes will assist us with, and assist the masculine with removing the blocks, doing the work, finding the strength and courage to step into all of these energies that he shared with us today. And I know the light codes seem like a lot over the writing, but this is over a period of time, and when I channel it, I just keep adding to it. So that's just saying to me that they need more support, more help, because they've had to go back to try again, you know, and there's no harm in that. It's okay. It's okay. You know, a lot of us are needing to do that, or needing to be patient while our counterparts go back and do that, because we want to make sure they get it right. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay? So just trust and have faith. So they want me to do one more card. Yeah, see the void here. That's kind of the energy. Let's see here what it says. The fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. See, that's what I was just saying. And this is a gift to you, Divine Feminine. Let's see. The Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. I just heard freedom from scarlet fever. I very much reacted to the word scarlet, so I'm assuming for me even I probably need a healing from a history or a past life where I would have potentially been sick as a result, or negativity pertaining to the word scarlet, okay? So for those of us that require healing in that capacity, just take in those codes and that'll help you. Yeah, see, I have physical health issues. Look at that. I will tell you the truth about why I ghosted you. All right. And one more. Divine timing, you are on the right track. Whoops. And it said I want to take you on a special trip. It fell back. So he's falling behind because he's trying to take on too much is what I'm getting. And it's overwhelming him, and it bogs him down instead of, and masculines often do this. They want to have everything perfectly organized and aligned and have the answers to everything and have it all laid out in this perfect plan, and it doesn't work like that. So, you know, let's reset that energy and just trust Divine Masculine that, you know, you can talk to your Divine Feminine and come up with a plan together. You don't need to take it all on yourself. And again, back here to the fact that they are researching the meaning of their spiritual connection with you, and they do really feel your connection in this way, okay? So just know that he's doing tremendous amount of work. He's just seeking answers outside of himself, okay? And I have healed so much of our past hurts. I'm looking to the future for us and the kids. So this is the end result. This is where we're going to land here. And that's wonderful. All right. So on that note, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, I send you so much healing and love and light. All right. Take great care.